Do you know which cures were the favorites from Matsuoka Misato, the voice of Cure Idol, when she was a little child? Hello everyone, it's Leo, and in this video we are checking a special interview that was done with Cure Idol's voice actor Matsuoka Misato. This interview was published on Mantan Web Japan, and the Magical Cinema production team translated this interview, and we are checking it out right now. There are lots of interesting information from her, and she shared the story that she has with the Precure franchise, and obviously gave lots of insights onto Cure Idol as a character. But starting, she talked about the experience she had with Precure when she was a young child. So when she was in kindergarten, Matsuoka Misato said that Futari wa Precure was airing. Girl, I am so old. I am so old. And she watched all of the episodes along with her sister. And she says that she was such a big fan of Precure when she was a child that it carried on after she became an adult. And nowadays, she goes to karaoke. And when she goes to karaoke, she sings the Yes Precure 5 theme. And she does the metamorphose pose. Metamorphose. You made me umareta. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love it. She also does the Fresh Precure ending dance wherever she goes to karaoke. And she says that she likes all of the cures, but she had favorites when she was younger. And those favorites were Shiny Luminous and Cure Passion. This woman has something called taste. And she also said that when they played Precure at the kindergarten, she was always Cure White. Cure White was very popular in kindergarten, and everyone wanted to be Cure White, and Cure White was her favorite in Futari wa Precure. And she said that when she was a child, she was very strong. She did not care about injuries. She did not care about illnesses. And she ran in the schoolyard with a lot of energy. But when she got older, she started to like the cool Cure Black more. So maybe now she likes Cure Black more than she likes Cure White. I don't know, but it seems Shiny Luminous is her fave from the Futariwa team. And so another interesting thing about Matsuoka Misato is that when she got the role of a Precure, she cried. And about this, she said, for 5 years, she had a piece of paper hanging in the wall of her room, and she wrote in this piece of paper, "I will be the lead of an anime series." And so whenever she looks at this piece of paper now, after she got the role of Cure Idol, she gets overcome with happiness. And she also says that people around her were very supportive of her while she was trying out for big roles. And she said that she could not have gotten where she was today without the help of everyone around her. And so she gets moved to tears thinking about all of the support that she got from people. And she said that her voice is usually very low. And this is something that I have been wondering before You and Idol Precure started, because her voice is very different from the usual Precure lead, especially when she is singing. And I was thinking, oh my god, how is she going to be Cure Idol? And obviously she is a very talented voice actor. She was able to change, and she was able to try something new with Cure Idol and her voice. And that is what she did. She said that she was not very confident at the start, but she thought, I can give it a try. And so she was able to look forward. And so Uta, as we know, is a second-year junior high school student who loves to sing. And her idol smile transforms her into the fan service-giving Cure Idol. Her transformation catchphrase is, "When I sing with you, my heart sparkles. With a bright smile, Cure Idol." So when Misato saw and learned about Cure Idol for the first time, her first impression of her was that she thought that she was that kind of girl who would cheer you up just by looking at Cure Idol. Rather than being the kind of girl who stands in the center, she is the kind of girl who is in the center without realizing that she is in the center of things. And she is a very honest type of person. She is able to look people in the eye and tell them what she thinks is good. And she is not someone who has a poker face because she wears her emotions in a sleeve. Her facial expressions really tell you what she is feeling. We were able to see that in episode 4 of You and Idol. Her facial expressions really give out what she is feeling at the moment. And when she is acting, when she is voice acting, she values her own feelings a lot. And she says that she tries to express Uta's emotions directly as she feels those emotions, very honestly. And she doesn't think too much about them. Oh my god! Did I just get a super chat while I'm recording?
Through super chat. Is it too early to make UTA my fab anime charcater?
Ichika, thank you so much for the super chat, baby. And let me just say, I do not think it's very early to say that Uta is your favorite character ever, because Uta is an amazing character. And what's interesting is I feel like it's always interesting to get those impressions from the voice actors, because we are able to learn more about those characters we love so much. And this is what Matsuoka Misato is explaining here while she is dubbing Uta. She's voicing Uta. She voices her emotions without thinking too much about them, because that is how Uta acts. And she says that dubbing Uta is really fun, and she tries to express those happy feelings as they are. So whenever she feels them, she just expresses them. And there are lots of seniors on set. And Matsuoka-san says that people on set really cheer her on. So the recordings are always a lot of fun. And it seems that she naturally ends up in the middle, just like the character that she is voicing, that she is giving life to. And so by voicing her thoughts honestly and being very positive, Matsuoka Misato has a lot of similar things or things in common with Uta. And she says that because her seniors are supporting her, she is able to act freely and enjoyably. And she also shares that she has lots of negative sides to her, but thanks to the support of the production, the staff, the seniors, she's able to stay positive all the time. And she says that Uta is positive, cheerful, and energetic, but she may become depressed at times in the future. So it's nice that she is already saying this in an interview, because we've seen how the mood can change with Uta as a character, and I really like it. I feel like this is like this layered character that is being shown to us in You and Idol. That's very fun. And she also says that Uta is a girl who can get up and face forward. Whenever she has an issue, whenever she has a problem, she is able to face it forward. That's very nice. And she is feeling very positive because she is able to play Uta. Obviously, that plays a role onto her positiveness. She is this huge character in the middle of a very important show. And obviously, since we're talking about Precure, we are talking about a huge pressure, because we're talking about a very important role in the anime industry. And Misato said that because Uta, or Cure Idol, is an idol for both children and adults, she felt a lot of pressure. But it's different with Uta, because Uta didn't feel any pressure. And Uta was very happy. She had a very strong will to shine a bright light into darkness. And once the recording began, she thought to herself, I'll do my best, just like Uta. And she was able to stay positive, just like Uta. If she was crushed by the pressure, she wouldn't be able to become Uta. And when she was practicing at home, the pressure was so heavy on her that she wasn't really getting into Uta's character at all. But when she got into set, she was able to become her. So she tried very hard, and during recording, while rehearsing, she was able to get the Uta spirit. And there's also the fact that Kira Idol, she sings on a stage and she does it like real idols. And that became a very popular topic inside You and Idol. And so Matsuoka Misato said that the song, all of the song recordings from the Cures happened before recording the anime. And so while she was singing, she was thinking, how will Uta sing? What expression will she have while performing? And so she felt like she was opening a window into herself and into Uta's character. Idols are a new concept to Precure, but the series has a very strong, a very unwavering core. And she feels that Precure as a franchise is a franchise that is taking on various challenges. And Precure is a work that will become a very precious memory for children who will go on to have many different experiences in the future and are going to remember the Cures that they watched when they were little. And so her goal in delivering to these children, and there's also a dream for children in those shows, it will never change. It's a work that has challenges and it has tradition at the same time. And she thinks it's amazing. That's really incredible, isn't it? And so this is a show for children. Precure is a show for children. And she has been cast as a Precure, something she always dreamt of. And she also now became someone that people will look up to, especially children. And Matsuoka Misato, she says that she loves children so much. And because she loves children so much, she used to work part-time at an after-school program. And when she went to the Toy Animation Museum, she saw a child holding a You and Idol Precure flyer, and she was staring at this flyer intensely. And that also made her cry. She is now part of history and is now touching lots of children's hearts. And she says that if she sees lots of children supporting and cheering on Precure, she won't be able to stop crying. She will use the support of children to Precure as her energy. And now we are going to check how Matsuoka-san describes Uta and playing a Precure. She says that she never played a character like Uta before. She plays boyish, energetic, and cool girls or androgynous characters a lot. And so playing Uta is a challenge for her. But she is sure that Uta will grow a lot in the future, and she wants to grow together with Uta. And since she is recording with all her seniors, she is going to the recording with the feeling that she wants to absorb everything. And she also wants to do her best so that everyone can see how much she has grown as a voice actor. You and Idol Precure is a work that is delivered to you. And she wants to she wants to deliver this work while imagining you watching in front of the TV. And also, you will give me strength. I feel like that is very You and Idol Precure. She wants to feel you a lot. Uta is positive, hardworking, and kind. But she may hit a wall sometimes. And at those times, she hopes that she can be there for Uta and stand up together with Uta. Matsuoka-san will be united in heart with Precure and deliver her feelings to you. I hope you will also support Matsuoka-san and you and Idol Precure. What an amazing interview this was. I love checking those out. I love seeing the details and the feelings that the voice actors have while they're recording a work, especially with Precure, which is a franchise we love so much. And I also love the fact how she stresses the fact that Uta is very positive, but she is always going through her dilemmas. She says that quite a few times in the interview, and I feel like that is something that we're going to see in the show a lot. And she is giving it her all to this character, which is something very fresh and very new for her. And that is why, Matsuoka Misato, we are rooting for you as Cure Idol. Thank you very much for giving us this amazing character, for giving life to this amazing character. We are loving Uta. And just like Ichika Nozomi said in their super chat, girl, I can understand if someone looks at me and says, after only 4 episodes, Uta is my favorite character from all characters. I can understand it because Uta is so amazing as a character. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the Magical Cinema production team, especially the production team, for doing this. Thank you very, very much. And also the members. If you're a member, thank you very much for your support here on YouTube, on Patreon, on Throne. Thank you, babies. And if you've watched up to now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.